Hello.
Good Animorning.
Hit the transition button.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah. Welcome.
Earth. Air. Wind. Fire.
It's good because I've got the Avatar soundtrack going.
I tried to scrub through it at the same time, but all the elements are misaligned by mistake because it starts with a different element.
Oh.
But you get the impression.
See the impressions there. Hello. Hey, Chezzy. Hello, Harabbit. Hello, Insaniac. Hello, 101 Unknown 101246. Hello, Tibbs.
So mysterious.
Hello, I am Space Dad. Hello. I'm scrolling up.
I think you need to mute yourself.
I tried.
Try again.
I tried. I can't click on the window. Maybe I can right click and.
I could just call you again. You could call me again. Call me.
Did that do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It worked.
Unknown's got a cat, and they called it Karoto.
I am noticing though that your screen. I don't think it's changing.
But I'm not doing anything yet.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry, am I not working fast enough?
No, it's just I could see different UI on my screen. It doesn't matter. It's not worth saying anything.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to animate a little avatar intro today because that's part of the animation challenge I want to do this week. For the animation challenge this week is to do an effects animation of earth, air, wind and fire. So I'm going to give you guys base frames to work from that you can do the effects on top of. And then you'll have the week to do them, and there's a rule where you can't spend more than like an hour on each one. So it's got to be like super rough. Like, just to make sure that no one's gonna have to spend hours and hours on it. Because I know you guys all have your own stuff and your own projects going on.
Mon. Commission examples. Where did you put the commission?
In one of them, it's replaced one of them because Google Drive is weird.
Okay, cool. So that it's Mon large. I see. I'm downloading it now.
So, Mike, what are you doing?
I'm going to be coloring the Monster Hunter that you drew last night.
Yeah.
While we were watching that ridiculous movie that was Porco Rosso.
I enjoyed that movie though. Quite a lot. It was hilarious to watch it with friends as well.
I like rabbits of the elements: water, fire, air, and dirt.
Which one would you guys spend if you could?
It would be a toss-up between fire or air for me, and I think air would win out.
Fire's cool because you can actually create fire.
Which is silly.
It's not silly. It's cool. You should up.
Okay.
You should up about Avatar.
Okay.
I dare.
Oh.
So,
it's made this really big, but this could be not really big.
Insaniac would be air, Coffee Bean would be fire. I'd be water.
We just need dirt.
Unknown's like, fire! Burn everything! Yeah, die!
Yeah, die.
Oh, so to say, I think your restream display is doing some doubling. And not Dublin as in the place we live right now.
Our restream display is doing some doubling. It is doing some doubling. Wow. Okay, let me restart that. Let me restart it. So I might miss some of your messages. Ba-ba-da. So if you said then say it again.
I like it when my brush freaks out. Creator is my favourite. Okay. Let me get a foam brush.
Rabbit says they bend coffee.
It's pretty good.
Some doubling in Ireland. Aye.
I could bend the coffee all the way over from wherever it lies in Tesco to here and into my mouth. That'd be great. Oh, that looks like a fun brush. Oh, look how thick it goes. Oh, yeah, this.
That's what she said.
Ah! Ah!
So how is everyone? What are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing?
What are you doing here? Get out!
Can't we have it? There's nowhere to fit. Well, okay, so this is another one that we did, but it's going over here so I can look at it, but you don't have to.
So I'm just going to rip out some really, really rough actions.
Sure, I was like, well, I mean, she did say that. You did say that.
Yeah, that's true. Harding's right. He speaks the truth. That is what I said.
That was Rabbit.
Was it Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I looked over to our H and was like, Hardik!
That's Hardik. Hardik was the last one to say something.
Whenever I think Rabbit, for some reason I just think Rabbit.
Oh, you can call her Rabbit.
It's a silent H.
Hardik says, oh my god, that dude. Whoa, what's on the layer underneath all the layers?
The first one I did.
What you hiding? Can I show them?
Yeah, I mean, they've all seen it before. It's nothing they ain't seen before. Take the layers off.
Oh, I see. Cool. Cool. Cool.
You all seen it before. Carl Coffee Bean is doing laundry.
Okay, it's taking a long time.
Oh, there's a rewop here.
There's a what?
Good on you for trying to fix your sleep pattern. Good morning.
It's Wally.
You can make it. I believe in you. If you need to nap during the day, you can do that. It's allowed.
Okay, wow. It's super laggy. What is open that is causing all the lag?
I like your name, Rabbit. You could be pronounced Rabbit, which I quite like, or Her Rabbit, or just Rabbit. Just Rabbit. What's everyone going to be up to today? Do you guys have any plans? I can't believe it's Friday already. Like, that week went really fast. It's another one of those annoying weeks where it went really fast, but I don't feel like I got as much done as I should have.
Yeah, it's kind of been a little bit too speedy, right? Because you're like, oh, what did I do this whole week?
Yeah.
Like, nothing.
Oh, don't say that. I did stuff. It just feels like I didn't. I'm sure I must have done stuff. I must have done stuff. I have actually done a fair amount this week. It just doesn't feel like it because the big projects haven't had much progress on them. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. This reminds me, I need to get doing big projects today.
Ooh. What big projects are you doing?
You know the two. There's the comic and there's the animation.
The animation.
Yeah, Nightwolf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're making noise. Rewap saying her eyeballs are so crispy, they're making noises as she blinks.
That's the worst.
It's so cold.
Well, wash your eyeballs. Wash them in coffee. Maybe don't do that, but splash some water on your face.
That's a fact.
Oh, and then has school. And Rabbit's going to be going to college department visits, seeing people talk about art majors and trying to convince him to take painting.
Yeah, painting. Woo-hoo. Come on.
Oh, wiggly hugs.
Oh, okay.
Chat doubling is intense. Is chat doubling still happening?
It is.
Did you restart restream?
Yeah.
Should I restart restream? No, it must be going for yours.
It must. Oh, it's a sad thing.
Restart it again, Mike.
Okay, I'll do it after I've made this selection.
Okay. I suppose that's okay.
It's a sad song.
Oh no, why is it? Oh no, is it the?
Yeah.
Oh. It actually sometimes makes me cry when I listen to that. Oh, I'm just putting my leg out. I'm just putting my leg out. Like this.
Oh! Wait, it's gone.
What is it?
Someone said that we make them want to draw.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I didn't read the
nice.
name, I just read what it said, so I go scroll up. Wait, no, where did it go? You guys make me want to draw, it says unknown 101 101 246.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Go for it. Yeah, drawing's awesome. Drawing's the best. It's so much fun. That's the best result.
We got double apples. I don't know how to. I don't know how to stop the doubling.
Elaine, thank you for the beautiful apples.
I know how to stop the doubling.
How do you stop it?
Don't run 2 restream chats at once.
Mike, why?
Maybe that's why everything was laggy as well. I don't know how I did that.
I feel strongly like this frame isn't the frame that I want. So I'm going to redo that frame.
You wanted me to do something while I was making the selection. What was it?
I want you to fix the restream.
I did that. Okay. Elaine, how's it going?
Elaine! How are you this Friday? Methinks this
You breathed your last, me love.
Methinks me breathes, me last, me heart is.
I love that line.
What's what line?
The one you just said.
It's from the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, it is. Me thinks, me breathe, me last, me heart. Me hearties?
Holy shit, you got him!
Such a great 180. I think we'll mix up Avatar soundtrack with Monster Hunter soundtrack.
Okay. Do a mishmash.
Not at the same time, but
Do
like
a remix.
over the course of time.
Da 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 da.
That's actually pretty good. Da, 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 da. That was impressive.
Except I want the head to continue its arc, which means it would be here, which is wrong. That's not good.
That's not
And
good.
just gonna have to rethink her pose.
So
Everybody pose.
So what I'm doing now is I am using the lasso selection tool, holding Alt to polygonify it, and I'm just mapping out the base, tone, and shape for the hunter. Then I'll go in and identify individual elements, and then I'll be able to color and change those colors at whim.
Here's a dance you all can do. Let me introduce to you posing. Everybody pose.
Everybody pose. Make that a different color.
This is what I wanted all along.
Who is your favorite animations / artists?
Ooh, wow. My favourite animators. Oh, favourite animations and artists. Favourite animations. I really like Disney stuff from the 90s. And I really like the 2D DreamWorks animations. I love Eastern style animation, although I'm less good with names. Although I haven't named anyone yet, so I'm kind of equally bad with names, whether it be Eastern or Western animators. So I love Ghost in the Shell and Akira for the fact that they're completely fully animated as much as anything Western is, but they also have Eastern sensibilities in terms of the composition, the storytelling, and the timing and everything.
Oh, I got you.
Which I really appreciate. I think it's rad.
India's just like, India, I love all animation. That's pretty much what you're saying there.
Yeah, I do. I do though. In terms of favourite animators, Sergio Pablo is up there. As well
James
as
Baxter. Do you like, is James Baxter up there, or is it just kind of like, he's technically proficient?
I love James Baxter's work. I think James Baxter is like maybe an animation genius, but like just between James Baxter and Sergio Pablo, I prefer Sergio Pablo's acting. I think he has as much volume control as James Baxter.
Gotcha.
So that's just why.
Do you have a reference for this dude, by the way?
Yes. Well, no, but what I did was I googled Monster Hunter armor.
Oh, that's spoiler haven.
I'm sorry, I should have sent you the reference. Yeah. I said that I would when I did these things, and I forgot with this one. Oh, and I typed in worlds as well.
World or worlds?
Worlds, I typed in. Is it not worlds?
What's Monster Hunter World? Okay,
and then I scrolled until I saw one which was a screenshot of the, when you go to load, and it shows you your Palico and your Hunter.
Yeah.
I scrolled until I found one of those, and then I clicked view more on that.
Okay.
So if you just scroll through, you can see one.
Is that one?
No, that's you putting your equipment on. I'm talking about at the beginning of the game when it says you want to load this file.
Right, okay.
And it has your Palico and Hunter standing next to each other. Try typing loading screen, I guess. to encourage you to come up faster. Just type in load game or something. Because it's not a loading screen. It's the screen asking you if you want to load your game or not. Yeah.
Like this?
No. Do you know which screen I mean?
I know. I just...
Like, there's one there. Far left.
That.
Try a few more of that.
That looks like the armor.
Yeah, that's the armor.
That's all I need.
Cool. We did it. That's my bad. I should have sent you over that reference. Sorry.
It's okay. Do you guys know games that nobody knows? Probably
Yeah,
not.
we do. Yeah, we do.
Like what?
We know all the secret games.
You know, like that one and that one and that one with the one thing. No.
What are some of your favourite games that people don't really know about or that aren't that popular but you really enjoy?
I mean, Monster Hunter used to be kind of less known or less played.
That's true. It's not actually any particular character, it's just someone that I found on Google. On the Googs. Basically, we asked for advice from someone who does a lot of commissions themselves, since we've never done them before. And they said that we should promote the fact that we're doing a stream by trying to post a lot of art on the run-up. So me and Mike decided we were going to do pretty much a picture or example of one of the commissions a day, just to show people what kind of things we're doing. So I just googled for something I thought looked like a cool character and armor set, and then used that as an example. Oh, Rewop, have you seen Land of Illustrious? Because it's one which I think, Tibbs, you've told me about, but I haven't watched it yet.
Frog says, y'all should definitely play Lethal League. It's basically just Smash Brothers, but you hit a ball to knock out other players. That sounds
fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Sounds like something we'd enjoy.
Katamari says, we what? I never did play Katamari. That's Katamari Damacy, right? Where you're like the little, not space creature, but like the little dude from outer space that collects a big ball of things for some space dad, right?
I think that's it. I think we have Space Dad here in the chat, or actually no, he said he was about to go to bed. So we have no Space Dad. We're dadless.
No. We're what's the word? What do parents do to children?
Traumatize them. Raise them? Protect.
Like watch over but it's kind of like no authority figure, but no, we're not being observed in an author.
I'm so confused about what you're trying to say.
Like we're not being monitored.
Okay.
I'm just trying. I don't know.
We're unsupervised.
Unsupervised. That's the word. Yeah.
I hope it was worth it.
Jeez.
I know. I'm
What?
sorry. I'm mean today. Welcome to Mean Swifty. What happens on a Friday?
Wait, is Dirk here?
Ooh, is Patrick here?
Oh, he is. Hello, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
That's the Discord going.
Good morning. Or evening for you.
Salty Swifty.
Yeah, pretty much. Salty Swifty.
Yeah, what was that? It's so much salty.
Sorry for all the salt. So sulfuric today.
And I got you tea and everything.
You did, and it's really nice. Thank you.
There's a hunter man.
Drag that hand, drag that hand. Wham bam, thank you, man. Get on the floor and jam. Oh, that elbow would not be so far over there. Tiff says there are series no one ever mentions when talking about CG in anime because no one realises they're actually CG.
Yeah, they do a lot of stylistic stuff with models, like the way they can kind of simulate 2D structure of anime faces, and then they're not just straight up 3D meshes. Often when they're trying to port them to CG, there's smoky mirror tricks going on in order to achieve it. It's pretty cool.
Elaine's making me laugh. She's talking about Monster Hunter and she's like, crafts bone armour, gets a bone kini. Don't know what I expected.
Yeah.
Sadly true. There are some really awesome armour sets in Monster Hunter. There are also some sillier armour sets.
I think they should just make it an option that you could wear both genders of armor for both, like.
Yeah,
builds.
I think that'd be really cool. If you could just choose between the male or the female set.
Yeah. It would be double the work in terms of like shaping it to the model, but
I don't think it would though, because I'm assuming they simply just replace the body.
I don't think so. Well, no, like they wouldn't. If the body is shaped differently, then the mesh is built around for that body would have to be shaped differently.
Well, I'm assuming that they just model a body with the armour on it, and then apply the same rig to it, with the same animations to it.
Yeah, so if they model an armor set for the male body type, the female body type would fit it mostly, but it wouldn't fit it as if it was specifically made for it. So they probably need to take the armor set and tweak it so that it wouldn't be double the work. You're right.
Al, do not begin operating on yourself. Go to a professional. KLK is 3D, or so much of KLK is 3D, but people only point to the one not great shot for the reason CG is bad, completely missing every scene they never noticed was 3D. I love KLK so much. Elle's like, Mike.
What?
What is KLK?
Kill the kill.
Oh, kill the kill.
Yeah.
We haven't finished watching that.
I've finished watching that.
Yeah, I haven't finished watching that.
She's not finished watching that. Sorry, India's not. Why is it offensive to be like, she's not?
I wasn't offended. Maybe you offended yourself.
Oh no! Self-offended.
This leg makes no sense.
Wait, what? What is it? Elle, was that the end of your Mike? You're so skilled because I thought something silly was coming. Wait, that is silly.
Oh, it's not. Don't be down on yourself.
Don't be down.
You are skilled.
There's so many different variations of brown and grey in this armor, but it works really well. There's an element of green in there that I need to get in now. What are some of your favourite art challenges? Sorry for asking these kinds of questions. That face just looks like a to me.
It's so sad. You shouldn't be sorry for asking those kind of questions. They're fine to ask.
Grog says, my favourite art challenge is drawing in general because it's hard and I'm bad at it.
Oh.
No, you know.
Drawing is hard.
As I'm sure someone on the Game Grumps once said, or someone somewhere once said, sucking is the first step in being good at something.
Yeah. I mean, you heard Mike just get down on himself.
On my bed, so.
It's hard keeping yourself happy and enthusiastic and feeling like what you're doing is worth doing, but it totally is.
Oh yeah, the thing. Reebok's like, it was Jake from Adventure Time. That's probably true.
What was Jake from Adventure Time?
You gotta suck at something before it's the first step in being good at something.
Oh, that's nice.
Go
Good old
Jake.
Adventure Time.
Yeah, I think it was him. I hear it in his voice now. Dip the brush in turpentine, dip the brush in Diet Coke, and dang it. I did once paint with Coke and ink, India ink. It was fun.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. And a toothbrush. I was trying to make binary compositions.
For painting drama.
For painting drama, yeah.
Which is, of course, ideally at me.
It is. It's pretty good.
I don't know why sometimes the brush stroke just comes from above and decides it's going to do odd things. I need to push that pelvis forward if that leg's going to make sense. Push that pelvis forward. Like
So
it ain't no thing.
that's what I was going to say. A quark! We got quark!
Quark.
Someone's been drawn animated colour today. I forgot to ask. So, India is animating, I think, an avatar. That's the one.
What were you going to say?
I started animator. And I'm colouring India's sketch of a monster hunter. Because we are currently doing a commission drive to get commissions for drawing hunters and palicos. And we got the commission yesterday.
Yay!
We did it.
We completely did it.
Yay.
But we're doing those on a special stream on Monday.
Hey Fitzy, hello. Welcome to the stream. How is your commute?
Trying to figure out this hand. Trying to figure out this hand.
Oh, the internet is terrible. No.
Oh, sorry. That sucks.
Oh yeah, the comic I'm working on
Oh, yeah,
got released.
Coda.
Not released. Got announced yesterday. Woo!
Doesn't it look amazing, guys?
Let me just bring up a yeah.
Matthew Spagara is one of my favourite artists ever.
Check this out. This is what I'm working on. So Mattias is pretty fantastic colorist himself. Like his sense of color is great. So he's taking the lead on art direction, like color direction. So I'm learning a lot by working with him. Effectively, he gives me like rough color passes, and I go in and color it and texture it up.
Yeah, like you clean it up and you add stuff in and you adjust it.
Yeah. So I'm so excited about this series. I haven't actually seen all of the first issue. I get kind of the pages as he makes them.
Yeah, he's literally making a page a day and sending them through to Mike as he makes them.
And so I'm kind of learning the story as I'm working on it. It's really fun. But yeah, so it's called Coda. It's coming out from Boom. You've got to look out for it.
Watch his face.
Quaff.
But yeah, the pay's not great. So beware that when you're thinking about comics colorists. The poor underappreciated comic colorist who doesn't get paid very much for their work and also doesn't often get credited.
Hey.
Mattis has been very good about crediting you.
Yeah.
But the larger companies in general don't tend to give the colorists the props they deserve. Because it's such a big part of the comic. Like, colour is such a big part of any piece of art. It's a shame that in the industry they're not as celebrated as they should be.
Yeah. I mean, it ebbs and flows, you know, like anything.
How do you mean?
Like, some companies are better for it, some companies aren't.
Yeah, I think all companies have had their share of not crediting them, I think. Which is a shame.
Yeah.
So give your local colorist some love.
Oh, your local colorist.
And if you have any comics that you really like, check out who did the colours for them.
Yeah. That's the thing though, any art that's been released, I didn't work on, because it's all pre-production stuff. So it's just like, oh, they're cool colours, Doig. And he's like, yeah, I didn't do anything in those.
But they're similar to the colours you've been using.
Yeah, like they're my reference there.
Yeah, because Mike's been doing all the interior pages, which unfortunately are the ones they don't want to show because it would spoil the story, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, it's set in a post-apocalyptic world. It's kind of like Mad Max meets Tolkien. Oh,
that's a good way to describe it.
So it's after like a fall of the magic civilization. Magic is like it's started to die out, and all the kind of fantastical races have to adapt fast to the dwindling magic supply. So cool. I found out that the main character is a former bard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Hum.
So that's why Hum.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Hum's a great name. It's such a kind of fantasy name, you know. It's the kind of thing you'd expect in Dark Crystal or something.
Yeah.
I'm glad they chose Matthews for this project. He's like the perfect fit.
Mattias is like underrated and kind of unknown, but
yeah.
His work is fantastic.
He's unknown unless you know who he is, if that makes sense. Like, he's done a lot of stuff, but I just don't see his name batted around a lot. Like, he did all the art on Cannibal, the series, which is really good.
Yeah. It was actually around the time he was working on that like you got in contact with him through like Instagram. So a lot of part of this opportunity is through India and Mattias just like talking.
Like, Mattias has always been super duper supportive of me. And I never knew why, because I really didn't Like, he just has always been so nice and supportive about my art. And it kind of is mind-blowing because I admire his art so much that him saying that he likes mine is
He's
kind of crazy. Cool. But he's a super duper nice guy.
Yeah.
And I think he's just going to get more and more and more well known.
Am I right in thinking that this bit here and this bit here is leg?
Yes, you are.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just so.
Andy's on, breathe.
Oh, Stanley's about to fall asleep.
But yeah, so on the back of that, I saw some ink that he had done for Supergirl, and I just really, really liked his approach to inking, and just the pages looked so cool that I grabbed low-res versions of them and just colored as if I colored them as if I had been working on it. And because I already had that kind of, well, not because I already had that sort of like connection with him, I was just like, I'm just going to show him. I'm just going to be like, hey, I really love your work. Mm-hmm. And I coloured these pages.
Because he already kind of knew of you.
Yeah.
But you guys hadn't really spoken.
Yeah. It gave me the confidence to think that he'd be reciprocative, Like, I already had a gauge on.
Like, he knew he was nice and supportive and kind.
Yeah.
Knew he wasn't going to say, oh my god, fuck off, how dare you. How dare you do colours on my inks.
Not that most people are like that.
No, I don't know why we always expect people to be mean.
But,
because almost every single person I've ever spoken to has been, like, the nicest. So.
That's such a nicest.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so I showed him them, and he was like, oh, cool. And through like talking with it, he gave me advice on, this was like a year ago, he gave me advice on how he approaches coloring. Like, he was showing me some of the color stuff that he does to kind of try and find something unexpected in what he's doing. And through that conversation, he was like, I'd like to work with you in color sometime. Would you be interested in that? And I was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Take me.
So it's taken a year, but he remembered and he got in touch and he was like, I've got this project, do you want on it? And I was like, yeah. And that's kind of how this has like, organically led on from one another. Is like, you do one good turn, you put yourself out there, you do something that you really enjoy, and you show it to the people that can enjoy it with you. Like, there's all the kind of way where you're like HR doing like applying for stuff or like doing a general portfolio, but if you genuinely want to work with people and you genuinely
if you're a fan of something,
yeah,
just do what you enjoy, do what you love. Too many people focus too hard on what they think other people want or what they think studios want to hire them. Like, it took me a long time to learn, but now I know. I just want to let everyone know that if you just pursue the things that you love the most, the things you want the most, then the work will come as a side effect. And you're more likely to get hired for the thing that you want to do rather than the thing that you think they want you to do. I won't preach too much on it because I'm sure everyone in the chat has heard this spiel before. So.
Yeah. I just want to give like a tangible example of it. No?
Huh?
Just want to give a tangible example of it.
Do you want me to give a tangible example?
No, I just gave a tangible
okay.
example.
Okay, cool.
I just wanted to give a tangible example.
Yes. It's because you said it like you hadn't done it yet.
Okay.
It was my bad, I misunderstood. No. I misunderstood!
Best way to make contacts is to make contacts, is tips.
Haha, nice. Just remembering that I should probably save. Let's do that. Save it. And check it out. What you doing so far? Okay.
Yeah, it is hard when you can't share the stuff you do day to day, for sure. I was in a position where I wasn't working at the time, so I could do that.
Yeah, that's why personal work is so important though.
Yeah.
It's because you can't show people the stuff that you're doing for companies, but you can show people what you're doing just for yourself and for fun.
Oh, good night, Unknown. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope to see you again.
Night, night, Unknown.
Okay.
I love the way the mic handles colour, so.
Thanks.
Yeah, like it's so intuitive for you. It works so well.
I've got kind of too much of a spread on this guy, so a lot of these are just kind of arbitrarily picked. Okay, so this is sort of so what I usually do once I have a flat layer is I then make a duplicate of the flat layer and hide the other one. That's like that's my don't touch, that's the original flat.
Oh, Claire, if you do something that you like, you should show us all as well. Claire's got her tablet with her, so she's going to do some fan art too.
Yeah!
Yeah!
For sure.
Fan art Fridays!
I think it's important to help push other artists forward. This is just coming from like, if you're going to do a fan art of something, like, think of it as a way of celebrating the artist and the creations that you're passionate about with your own. You're celebrating it with your own creativity, and you're pushing them forward as well as yourself. Like if you're going to make fan art, like try and tag anyone who was involved in that, and really see it as a way to help. The way to help, I think, is what I'm going with. As much as you might be like creating it for yourself because you're just like a massive fan.
It's free advertising for that.
There is that aspect to it, yeah.
I'm sure they'll only be happy that you really like the thing that they've done.
Oh, that music's suddenly really quiet. And I don't know where which window to open. Probably that one. No. No.
I'm trying to decide where to go next with this.
Coffee Bean asked, do you have any tips on writing a story and a plot? Yeah, a fair few of those. The thing with writing a story that is compelling for the listener or for the person that you're telling is you want to be able to answer pretty quickly the why should I listen to this? What is the value to them for listening to this? Because you can have a plot that is a lot of exciting or like high thrilling moments, but if it's just like then he does this, then this, then this, then this, then this, the question sort of starts to come up like why am I watching this? Because if you just Michael Bay it and you just like people will be like that was cool, but it won't
stay with me.
Yeah, it won't stick with you. That's why films like Jurassic Park, they kind of win over films like Jurassic World, because Park had a lot of lessons to learn from it, as well as putting dinosaurs in there. So that boils down to why are you telling the story personally for yourself, and what lesson is in there that you've learned that you want to tell others.
It doesn't have to be like a lesson either. It's just like, what do you want to say?
Yeah, that's a good point.
With this story, you know, what is it you want to tell people through this story? What do you want them to discover? You know, whether it's Jurassic Park's life will find a way. Don't stand on the shoulders of giants and call yourself great. Or whether it's just you saying, you know, hey, being yourself is more valuable than being liked for someone you're not. Whatever it is you're trying to say through your story, what we call the golden theme is super important. Also, a good trick is just to make sure that whenever you have a story, everything that happens in that story can be connected by either and therefore or because of that. You don't want your story to be connected by a ton of ands. For example, saying she went to the store and she fell off a bridge and she got struck by lightning and she lost her umbrella and she stubbed her toe. It's a string of things, and it's good if, I guess, it has a wrap up, a meaning at the end, which is where the theme comes in. Like, if then you go, so it was a really bad day, suddenly it all makes sense, because that's the theme of your story. But what you really want to do is connect everything with it because of, or therefore. So you'd be like, she went to a shop and because of that she had to walk down the street across a busy road, and because of that she got hit by a car. Of course, I don't know how to read morbid stories about this poor woman having like the worst day ever, but
yeah,
if you can't connect those things in your story with because of that or therefores, and you're not really sure what your theme is, you should probably give it more of a think.
Yeah,
because those two things help to give it meaning.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike.
Your characters will often be a reflection of that theme, or they'll be the vehicle for learning it.
There'll sometimes be arguments for and against it. setup and payoff is something people are saying in the chat, which is a really good point.
Yeah.
That's something Edgar Wright does amazingly.
He does setup and payoff well.
Yeah, like if you want to see good examples of setup and payoff, check out Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
In which I don't think there's a single thing that happens in that story which isn't a setup that pays off later.
Yeah. That's very true. He even does setups and payoffs through different movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think of the jumping over the
wall
fence scene,
yeah.
Like Shaun of the Dead sets up something that is like it pays off in Shaun of the Dead and then it pays off again in Hot Fuzz.
Like he's a master of it. And that's why his movies are so satisfying to watch. Or it's particularly Hot Fuzz.
An interesting writing or storytelling approach I've thought of is if you could tell your younger self, like give yourself a younger piece of advice, give yourself a younger piece of advice. If you could give your younger self a piece of advice about something that you learned that would come later in their lives to kind of help them through that, what would that be? And then if you take that lesson or that idea and abstract it into a story, you'll have like a small theme to work around. I'm trying to think of an example that isn't oversharing.
I mean, you can overshare if you think it's relevant.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Like say a job opportunity came up and you took the path that made sense at the time but was the safer option, and then you regretted it. Like you could turn that sort of kind of that sort of decision and like really look at why you're deciding the safer one. Is it safer and better for you, or is it ultimately you're afraid of the unsafe quotes option, and maybe that one is better to do because it would lead to more opportunities later? Because there's a job, I had an option between two jobs and I picked one that one involved me moving out of the city I was in.
Oh, is this the rare thing?
Yeah, like I had the opportunity to move down to near Birmingham and work with Rare, or I had a job offer that was, I think it might have been a higher salary, I can't remember, but it was in the city that I lived in then, would just involve me like walking pretty much to the same area that I went to university at, and like would have been like way easier because I didn't have to move, I didn't have to do anything like that, and I was just out of uni, and all the things make sense of like, yeah, I can see why you would take the option of staying where you were, but I always think like, what if I hadn't?
So why did you choose to stay? Was it like literal just a convenience?
I was also living with someone at the time, so there was a lot of factors of it made sense to stay there.
It was a relationship.
Yeah, I was in a relationship as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you had to. I'm assuming she probably couldn't go with you.
I think she was in college or something at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They had ties to the city, so probably, I think it would have been difficult to move, but they could have. but it was just all sorts of like. The job itself wasn't like the most appealing, but it could have led to things. Like it was probably more. It was outside of my comfort zone, and therefore I probably would have grown from it.
Right.
Yeah. They're talking about directors and directions. Is it still Edgar Wright? Edgar Wright does everything right except writing female characters. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to even think of any female characters.
Well, the only female cop that I remember in Hot Fuzz
just makes jokes about
her sexuality
all the time. And the only women in Shaun of the Dead are the love interest and the mother, both of which are just used as driving motivations for the main character.
Yeah.
Rather than actual characters in themselves.
You hear that, Edgar Wright? We found places for you to improve.
Well, I mean, yeah. But everyone has those places, don't they? In terms of storytelling, though, and especially setup and payoff, is great. But yeah, I agree with Tibbs. Also, this torso makes no sense, so that's a thing.
Hey, Josiah. This is like, I love this interpretive dance India's got going on.
Yeah, I'm illustrating my pain at current deadlines through interpretive dance.
Did Edgar Wright make Baby Driver?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, okay.
You can probably see his fingerprints all over it, I'll let you know.
There's a love interest in Baby Driver, but she's underwritten.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I didn't really like that character too much in Baby Driver. Because she was kind of underdeveloped. Again, she was just motivation for the main character. Like, all we are prizes for the main character to be able to be awesome and do their thing. But we can't just be awesome ourselves. We need Edna Wright.
Where's our Edna Wright?
Yeah, where's that Edna Wright? Let's spin that leg around. You're spinning me right round, baby, right round, like a record player.
Like
round.
I love your old lady voice. I'm glad I do. I hope you sound like that, like naturally when you're older.
I sound like that naturally now. I'm putting on the voice you call a normal voice.
Oh.
To hide my old lady voice.
I see.
I see.
I see.
I see. Stick that butt out.
We'll be Edna laughs. That's her rabbit.
Edna laughs. I like it.
Elaine's asking what our Monster Hunter weapon preferences are.
Ooh.
She's curious. I'm rocking a charge blade at the moment.
And I am trying a bow out for the first time. And I'm enjoying it.
I like watching you with the bow because you're like, I get you. Ah, shit. I get you. That dragon kind of charge up shot looks really fun.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. The bow gets this cool charge attack. It's pretty sweet. It's very simple though as a weapon.
Yeah.
There's not much complexity there, I don't think. That's one of the things I like about it. But I do also like weapons with a bit more to dig into. Like the charge blade is pretty complex.
There's a lot of things to keep in mind while you're fighting. Like how many charge canister things do I have? relate to how charged up is my shield, how charged up is my blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a dance with a charged blade.
Which I kind of like and miss.
I was looking at I saw a gif of someone using the switch axe, and they have this whole overheat mechanic thing, and it looked like you can like jump onto the monster, stab it, and then it explodes, and then you jump off again.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Yeah, that's one of the things with the switch axes. They discharge.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Gunlance, but more slashy.
I do actually really like the Gunlance as well in this game.
Yeah. The music is so quiet. Let me go fix that. Fix it by closing all of the windows that it was in. That'll do it.
Here's a dance you walk and do. Let me introduce to you. Posing. Everybody pose.
Elaine's like, yes! You stick it in and it goes boom!
Elaine, is that your weapon?
Oh my.
I don't know.
Good, I guess.
I'm just like, I'm not feeling these frames, might redo them, where am I going with them? Let's give it a few more and just see if it turns into something.
Oh, I like that.
What did you do? Ooh.
It might be a bit too dark if it was for a print now.
Goes down here. And there.
Bento Box Animation. Hey guys, I'm new and I just found you wanting to ask about the dance animation collab and ABC in general. I saw in the draft one part said free and was wondering if that's the name of someone in the video or is it up for grabs for someone? I think, Bento, there are a number of shots still available, so if you are interested, I can put you, well we can put you on the reserve list. We have 2 shots that are like completely free, and then we have a potential number of shots where people have either gotten busy or like have dropped out. So we're gonna.
Are those 2 shots completely free though? Has Ethan not taken it and paid save?
They've expressed that they'd like to. I was just you're right. I need to get back. I need to get back to people and say, right, this is your shot. This is your shot.
But we can put you on the reserve list and let you know for sure.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of people who haven't contacted us, who took shots, but we haven't heard from. So we need to kind of chase them up and say, hey, are you still working on this?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to give your shots some more if you've had too much on to do anything? But yeah, and the ABC group is actually, most of the people here are from ABC. The Animation Breakfast Club is a place where we all practice animation and try and give each other critiques and get better. Kind of just a big group of friends who all met because we enjoyed the same thing.
Oh, no worries, Elaine. Like, that wasn't... Ooh, we got goofed. That wasn't a dig or anything. Mainly, it's just like India put up her duck animation on Twitter, and people are like, "Whoa, where's the? This is cool. Where can we view the whole thing?" And we linked them to the kind of first draft that we put up on Patreon a few weeks ago. But I think it would be cool to release the whole thing. So there's not a time pressure. It's more just the excitement of, if we put it together, we can put it somewhere that people can watch.
Yeah, we don't want it to be time pressure because we understand that you guys have your own stuff going on. It's just that if someone was not starting it and felt they could get it finished but was worried about coming forward and saying, hey, I can't get this done, then I should probably go around and just check people are still wanting to do it if we haven't heard anything from them.
We're not going to take shots off people against their will, sort of thing.
No, jeez, no.
That's, yeah.
Like, more than anything, it's meant to be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And an exercise. Like, we haven't been seeing it as a super formal thing. It's more just to push yourselves and have fun.
Brag, brag. People saw Indians and wanted more. Brag, brag.
Mike, stop bragging.
I'm just stating the truth, India.
No.
Yes.
No.
It happened.
I'm glad they liked it though. I didn't expect the duck to do as well as it did. I'm happy people like the duck.
The duck's contagious, India.
Oh no. Everybody run! The duck's contagious! Like, is this what I wanted? I don't know if this is what I wanted. It's kind of a weird pose. See how it looks in motion. It's not too bad in motion. It's not too bad in motion. I'll probably get away with putting a hand there. Oh, I wonder if we could do an entire spin, that'd be fun. Keep that leg going all the way around. Oh, Coffee Bean loves Taz. Yeah, the Adventure Zone animated is awesome. I can't wait to see it all together. Everyone's clips has been like so good. There's some amazing bits of animation in there. When the collaboration is finished and assembled, I think it's going to be really cool. I'm a fan of a lot of the animators who worked on it, or are working on it.
Yeah. Bento, yeah, we do have a Discord. Do we have your Twitter? I can DM you on Twitter.
we tend to only allow people to join if they are practicing artists or animators. Like, there is a little bit of a vetting process. Just because we don't want it to get super big with just like general chat or meme chat or anything. We want to keep it as a place where people can come to chat about work and try and push each other. But I'm assuming by your name, Bento Box Animation, that you are a practicing animator. So yeah, throw us your Twitter over, and if you're interested, then we can send you an invite. Bend that way, bend that way. I'm sorry.
Ardic's reconsidering like doing his shot for the ABC again, and Tibbs is like, you better not change the first frame because I ain't doing no work. But he's like, yeah, I'll just leave it be then. Only so Tib doesn't have to do more work, of course. She'd spend that time practicing other things, which I'm not to your face.
Besides, I love your piece, Hardik. I think it's amazing.
Happy tears. Your Twitter is Animation Box. That's cool. I like the idea. I like the combination of like Bento Box Animation with Animation Breakfast Club. Oh, by the way, that's what ABC stands for, is Animation Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I guess we've only just said the ABC music collab. We should probably call it the Animation Breakfast Club music collab.
Maybe.
To people who are not in the Animation Breakfast Club. The Animation Breakfast Club. There, I said it again.
Oh my gosh, you keep saying it!
Animation Breakfast Club.
Oh my god, I can't stop him from saying it!
Club of Breakfast Animation.
This head should probably be somewhere else. How do I keyframe? I don't know, this animation thing is hard. It's like the seaweed thing. Do you see what I'm doing here? Or trying to do? It's like the seaweed thing, guys. It's exactly like the seaweed thing. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about at all. You know, I was never taught the seaweed thing. I think it might be something that people are taught in America, maybe, it's an animation exercise.
Is that not just the... Whoa.
It's the whip, I think. We were taught the whip.
Hey, check it out. Bento Box did an animation of Super Eye Patch Wolf's wolf.
Ooh!
It's a cool little thingy thing.
Oh, dude! You did tag him. Did he see it? That's so cool. So you're a fan of Super Eye Patch Wolf?
Yeah. Hold on.
It is a musical in between, isn't it? There you are, you see. It's kind of animation relevant. Tim's Avenger's butt's bigger than it looks. It is, you know, my butt's bigger than it looks.
I've seen it. I didn't know how else to...
Thanks for that, Mike.
Input.
I was referencing Porco Rosso, but it's all good. He's like, and yes, and I know what the seaweed thing is. Okay, well, that's what I'm doing. Trying to do with the body here is...
Ooh.
I've just drawn for you on the side. Like I'm trying to do a kind of seaweed thing going on.
This is like, I've seen it.
I've seen it with my eyeballs.
And I'd see it again. Feather says, haha, yeah, he replied. That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad. He is someone who lives around here and is friends with a lot of our friends. So we sometimes see him occasionally at movie nights and stuff.
Yeah. Tibbs is like, are you thinking of where effects will work in this shot, or are you just envisioning single ladies? Are you making a dance?
I'm not. I'm thinking about if I was waterbending, where the water would go.
I like it. Swoosh, swoosh.
Although I think the hand needs to do this kind of thing here. All the single benders, all the single benders, all the single benders.
All the single avatars.
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Oh my god, I hate that song so much. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Like, oh, if you'd have married me, I would have stayed around. But since you didn't bother to marry me, I guess I don't care.
Yeah, did John used to work in Boulder? Or
Yeah.
was that only... Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I got you. What did he do? Was he an animator? Was he background? Was he character? What was he do?
I don't know. 100%, because he had pretty much already left by the time I got there.
Yeah.
I know him through the fact that I'm friends with friends of his,
Yeah.
but I'm not like that close or well acquainted with him. I just kind of see him when we all go to the movies or when someone has like a movie night at their house and he happens to be there. But he's super cool.
Aww. Wop says, Mike, you've made those lines look colossal. Sorry, I'll say that again. Colossal.
Colossal!
Gonna fight some monsters, yo.
What is this frame? I don't know. I honestly, not a clue.
Rewop's like, my heart pounds, it's India straight ahead.
I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm in a plane and the plane's on fire. I don't spiral any more to the mountain right now.
This is fine.
It's fine. This is fine. Right?
It's fine.
People do this. People move like this all the time.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Absolutely fine.
Fine.
100%.
Oh man, this is really fun.
What is watching me spiral into?
No, just being.
Aww. That's really nice.
I'm gonna put some sort of like orangey smoke effect. I could have the scout flies being all like, I could put the scout flies and make them red, because that's the indication they're about to fight a monster.
Yeah, do it. Like, they've seen those large monsters and now they're like, oh, we've gone. Yeah, you say it. I just say what you say, but I'll just say it really fast.
And you just say it better. Is that what you're saying?
No.
I'll say what you say, but I'll just win.
Like, oh, it's like the scoutflies could be like, they've seen large monsters and I'm like, yeah, they could be red.
The red thing was the first thing I said.
I know. I'm just useless.
You're not useless.
I'm useless.
Funny.
I'm a sack of nerves and tea.
Whoa, it's 3:35 a.m. there in the States.
Wow!
Oh jeez.
It's so late.
You must be on the East Coast then.
Represent! Sorry. I like East Coast and West Coast sound so cool.
And we're on the East Coast of Ireland.
East Coast represent!
There you go. Donut Wolf.
Donut Wolf! Hey, hi!
Hey, hey.
Buy some donuts! Have a nice day! Ahoo!
Ow.
I
I think I should keep this part of it white though. Ja, ja, ja. This looks like ketchups. Hey, Yugamation, welcome.
Yugamation! Hello there! Welcome to the stream. How's your day today? Happy Friday! Sorry.
Happy Friday.
But yes, welcome. Pull up a chair at the tech bar.
So yeah, we will be streaming Monster Hunter and Monster Hunter related art this coming Monday. We're going to be doing it in the evening so that it's a kind of more it's a better time for people to like join in, because I understand it's pretty late for most of America right now. And we'd really appreciate just help spreading the word. So we got a tweet about the fan art, not fan art, sorry, the commission. It's kind of fan art, but we're doing commissions of drawing people's hunters and their palicos, much like I'm coloring here. And we'll be streaming doing those on Monday while one of us plays the game. So if you guys can help us spread the word about that, we'd be eternally grateful. And we'll be able to. I don't know where I'm going with the thought. Can you help me?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I just let you go. I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, if you know anyone who you think would be interested, then it'd be awesome if you could let them know that we're doing it.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah.
Because we've never done it before, so we're kind of nervous and we don't really know what we're doing. Like with most things that we do, but we're trying to raise the funds so that me and Mike can play Monster Hunter together, because it's like our favourite game, but we don't have the money at the minute to be able to get what we need to play it together. So we were thinking, well, what if we do some extra work and try and earn the money for it? So that's what this is. So if you think someone might want like a drawing of a palico or something, let them know that we're doing the thing. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and I suppose we could say too that, as Elaine says, I will play too. If you would be interested in hunting with us during the stream, then do pass us. It would be on PS4. Do pass us your like PSN name, and we can try and
do it live.
I didn't say it was a 24-hour stream.
No, it's not 24 hours.
No.
It'll be probably about 3 or 4 hours. Like, one of the things that we have to battle is that we have a lot of freelance on at the minute, so we have to try and squeeze it in where we can. So 4 hours is the most we could really give it at the minute.
Yeah. Question, what do you need to play together? What we would need to do is...
We need another copy of the game, for one thing.
Yeah.
And we need a PS4 for Mike.
Yeah.
So we're trying to raise 350 altogether. That's our aim.
Yeah,
if we can raise that, we can play together. We
would buy ourselves a second-hand PS4 if we can.
Yeah. We've seen them for 270 in Computer Exchange, which is the cheapest we can find it.
Yeah.
The only reason we have a PS4 right now, like the first PS4, is because we were giving it as a hand-me-down from someone who didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
So we never expected to have one, and now we do have one. We can't play our favourite game together, so that's why we're trying to kind of earn the money to be able to afford to get that for ourselves. So we'll be hunting on the stream, and we'll also be drawing on the stream. We'll be doing it like this with 2 screens.
Okay. Tibbs is like, next time, 24-hour stream. If we all teamed up, we could do a 24-hour stream. That'd
true.
be cool.
I was thinking it would be cool to do a charity stream at some point. Maybe later this year, if you guys were up for it. And we could all have 2-hour slots or something. And try and encourage people to donate, and we could give all the money that we make to some charity that we think we all want to support.
Yeah, I would totally be up for doing a 24-hour stream like that for charity.
Yeah, it'd be fun just to stream all together. We could get all the people in the Breakfast Club. We could see if Patrick were up for it. See if Paper Bag Animators up for it.
Yeah.
I just haven't started organising anything to do with it.
That is a very good thing to suggest. Tibbs is like, have you guys tested streaming the PS4 in your setup? No. We'll do that.
Yeah. We've tested recording it. So we've tested having it on our computer.
Yeah, we've recorded it before. We haven't streamed it yet. Maybe that's something we'll do at the weekend. Or that is something we'll do at the weekend. Is test it on a private stream.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll ask you to hop in, Tibbs, and see what you think.
I'll take care, Coffee Bean. Thanks for joining in, and hope to see you again.
Yeah, see you, Coffee Bean. Have a great day.
Always test your setup, says Tibbs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Always ask Tibbs as well, because Tibbs has the best advice. So, we just erase this goofy perspective thing we've got going on here and make it better.
See you, Bean.
Bye-bye, Bean.
Yeah, Bento, we completely understand where you're like, we're very low on funds. It's...
Oh yeah, no worries. I mean, we are too. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
So we completely understand. Like, if you don't have the money, then that's cool. But you all welcome to just come and hang out anyway. Because if we don't get any commissions, then we'll just be playing and arting, essentially. So everyone is welcome, whether they have asked for a commission or not. We don't know how successful this will be, if at all, because we've never done one before,
So far, we got 1 commission. Yay!
Which is better than no commissions.
Yeah!
But still not quite what we were aiming for. So there might be some free time on the stream, who knows?
Oh, Elaine, that'd be awesome. Is she the one that surprised you and is it your husband with or your boyfriend? I can't remember whether you're married or not.
She's married.
Yeah. Your husband, is that the one who surprised you with a copy of it? Because that'd be lovely. That'd be
Oh, do you guys all play together as well? Because that's so cool.
That's adorable. Oh, it's her 30th, and you want to get her something nice.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, no pressure to you though, at all. But I think I didn't even know that you'd been got a copy by your sister. That's so nice.
Yeah, I saw it in it was in the Breakfast Club chat, I think.
Oh, that is like the coolest gift, Elaine. Give the gift of hunting this birthday.
It is. If you if there's a particular character you want or anything like that, it could be Monster Hunter related. You don't necessarily have to have Monster Hunter to get commission. You can just
Yeah, one of the things we said when we set up the commissions was we would let anyone can ask for anything. It doesn't have to be Monster Hunter. And for some reason along the way it kind of turned into a Monster Hunter thing because we were like, well, we're doing it for Monster Hunter and we're streaming Monster Hunter and everyone's playing Monster Hunter, so maybe we should just make it Monster Hunter. But we are up for doing anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, don't worry. If you're alone fun, seriously, do not worry. But the best thing you can do is just to tell people it is a thing. But we have zero expectations since we haven't done this before, so don't worry. If it doesn't pan out that we get any commissions, it's not a big deal. But I'll have fun just hanging out with people.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of liked it when they were green. Yeah.
She looks like she's turned into a robot girl.
How have you done this?
Just like the way I'm drawing her right now is like she's an android or something. I'm really happy though with the amount of our friends who have it. I'm so excited to play with people.
Yeah, because it's only ever been kind of like a local experience, which has been awesome. Like we've had some really fun Monster Hunter days with friends of ours, and when Generations came out, we had a ridiculous hunting party gathering. It was so much fun. We ended up all playing as the cats at one point.
Yeah, that was so fun. Monster Hunter is really designed to play together. So, me and Mike just really miss playing with each other. Because it's cool that we can take turns to do it. But it kind of sucks that we can't. Yeah, but I guess that's what you get for living together.
Yeah.
We haven't decided on when the next movie night is yet, but if you guys want it at a particular time, you guys can tell us when you want it. And there's no reason we even have to say it up. You guys can always have one. But I'd say tentatively next Thursday.
Yeah.
We could do it. We could see every Thursday, see if people are up for it.
Oh, sugar! I was painting on the wrong layer.
Oh, and UG Nation. We don't really have the time to spare to put time into making emotes, logos, overlays for Twitch streamers. We barely have time to do our own overlays, let alone emoticons and stuff. We're really kind of battling against time at the minute in terms of how we spend our days. If we could spend our days not having to kind of freelance work and stuff, and we could support ourselves from our own work, then we might consider doing more stuff like that.
We definitely have the skill set to... Oh, I see what I did. Oh, I see what I did there. to make this sort of thing. So I wouldn't say we're disregarding it. It's just at the present moment, right now, we have a lot of freelance projects that are large.
Yeah, it's definitely something we consider in the future. But I guess right now it's just like not the best time, just in terms of how everything lines up.
Yeah. It's a great suggestion though. Like we've been trying to make our own overlays and progressively try and make them better. So we're learning a lot by making our own.
Oh, well, like we could translate some ABC emotes into Twitch, since they are just the things we already use. The problem I have with that is that don't you have to subscribe to use emotes?
I think so just like, we're really battling against time. Help us buy a game so we can play a game together and play. You're right.
Well, we try to knock off at 8 o'clock every night now, because last year there was a lot of health problems relating to overwork. So I'm hoping that if we knock off every day at 8, we can play like an hour or something together.
And have a healthy relationship.
That's my hope.
Work. The thing you were saying about Twitch emotes is I think you need to become an affiliate to get them.
Yeah, but I mean for the users to use them.
That
They
too.
they need to subscribe.
Yeah.
That's my problem, is that I don't want to charge people to use emotes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay people donating to us if they really like our work, and I'm okay people commissioning us for pieces, but I don't want people to have to pay just to use the emotes. It feels like too much, you know? It feels like manipulation for money rather than people paying because they like the stuff.
The trouble with becoming an affiliate is as soon as you do, anything you stream through Twitch needs to be only for Twitch. So we're kind of in this situation where we've built up an audience on YouTube, and all of you guys are on YouTube.
I'm happy just to stay on YouTube, but
yeah,
for all accounts, YouTube isn't doing too well in the opinions of animators and other content creators lately. And Mike's been saying that we should use Twitch for a long time, so I'm just going to listen to Mike, who kind of knows what's up more than I do.
Well, we've been using Twitch through Restream, but we haven't really been
using it.
We haven't been taking advantage of like the particular things that Twitch does.
Which we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get our icons and everything done over the weekend if we can. For the stream on Monday.
Get what? Sorry.
The icons.
Yeah.
Like the overlays and everything.
Like I can't. Because it would be like, I'll open recent files, and then it's like, no, that's the one thing about Photoshop now being all like, I'll show you what you last worked on, and I'll show you thumbnails of everything, is it shows like the stuff that I can't show. So I was going to show our overlay. You know
Rob's been undersleeping. Oh, Rob. Remember, you can always nap if you need to try and like top yourself up. Sometimes naps are really good. Like just for 20 minutes or something, it can actually top you up quite a lot. So Jun Kim says at least 7 hours of sleep a night. Never underestimate the power of leisure time. I hope you've been giving yourself enough breaks. I know that you're an overworker.
I'm not clicking images to see them bigger. Okay, copy image rest. Well, this was the overlay that I put up on our latest Patreon. Don't download it. Or fine. That works.
Sure.
So we're thinking having one of us working, probably India, for most part of the commissions, because she'll be doing the inks. And then I'll be playing Monster Hunter over on this side. And then we're going to have, potentially, these little two dudes battling it out at the bottom. And then if we get donations or commissions during the stream, you'd be giving items to help defeat the Rathalos. And then this is the Rathalos' health bar, which is our gold bar along the bottom, which hopefully will go along to defeat the Rathalos. And then we'll get to defeat an actual Rathalos together.
We just have to make this actually. I just have to make this thing by Monday.
It might be simpler than I just described, but that was the idea.
Yeah, like a lot of that stuff won't be animated; it will be implied.
Yeah.
Look at this terrible frame. Let's try and make this frame better.
Tibbs is
that's
like,
good to hear.
the gold bar is the health bar, I love it.
Yay! We were like, we did a thing! What cool. We were proud of the idea, probably prouder than we should be. I've seen other people use health bars on their streams, so I kind of got the idea from that. Can't say it was original.
You got it from where?
I'm pretty sure we were watching someone else stream. It might even have been Rolando, but we were watching someone else's stream and they had like a health bar.
I think there's mini games on Twitch where you're given like bosses to defeat, and they have health bars associated with them.
Maybe that was it.
See ya, Fitzy.
Bye bye, Fitzy. Have a good day at work. Almost the weekend.
Benta's like, I don't think I would have found you if you guys were on Twitch, but then again, I found you on Picardo, and that was just me perusing through the internet.
Yeah, it's weird the way that people stumble upon us. It's always different, and we don't seem to be able to control it. So why try?
Yeah, a lot of it comes from like any like individual animations we make, but it's hard to get people to jump platform. I've noticed this. Like, if you link to a YouTube video on Twitter, there's very little click through.
What's that? Oh, you mean they'll be getting away from the page people are on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see what's happening.
That's a hand, for those who might not know. It's just so well drawn that you can't tell. That's all. Pushing forward, push it, push it. Al found it in tall grass.
Yeah, you did, Al.
That makes catching the stream have a whole new meaning. That's great. Oh, I love you so much.
I really love the new like capture net in Monster Hunter World. It's just like a Pokeball.
Oh my god, I just capture everything.
Mine.
I try to capture the large monsters too.
Mine. You're mine. Mine too. When I literally I witnessed you discover using that, and it was the most.
You showed me how to use it.
Yeah. Is this the Earth section? Asks Tibbs.
Well, Tibbs, when the stream started, I had grand visions in my head of being able to animate all 4 sections in the morning. However, now I realise what a fool I was. So, this is still the same section. This person will bend everything, and you guys can decide which one they're bending. depending on which one you animate them bending.
Well, are they doing like strong, punchy, earthy things and stamping?
They're not. They're doing watery type things.
Oh.
So I'm afraid it's not very accurate. You know, but it was fun to do, and at least it gives you guys a base to work with that isn't nabbed from Avatar itself. I didn't want to give you guys something that had already been animated effects-wise, because I figured it might be constraining to you to already have seen it done a particular way. So I thought I'd give you all something fresh to work with. However, it is very waterbendery, because this was going to be the water section, and now it's ended up just being the entire thing.
See you, Grog.
See you, Grog. Still not as fast as I would like to be.
Is there a quick selection tool in Krita? I need to change the colours of my lines. How do you mean quick selection?
Like Magic Wand, maybe? Just this. Which is like a magic wand, looks like.
I took way too long colouring this. I got kind of into it and kind of into the chat.
Oh wow, yeah, it's been like 2 hours. But then again, it does take longer to do things on stream than it does in just usual time, because we're chatting and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So. You know what? I liked her knee being more forward, because I'm going to push it backwards in this frame to give it more of a hard accent. Oh no, best teacher, Tibbs. Tibbs knows as much about Krita as anyone I know. She knows the most. So if you have any Krita questions, Tibbs will know the answer. And I'm most definitely not going to know the answer. Oh, in the layers docker you can lock the layer alpha and then just paint over the top of the lines. Like in Photoshop. That's awesome. Are you listening to Chrono Cross, Mike?
It might be, yeah.
Because Bento Box says Chrono Cross original soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah. I discovered this when I was in high school. I never played the game, I've just heard the soundtrack. I adore it.
Maybe we should play Chrono Cross together.
I'm not sure it ever got like a Western release.
Oh,
or certainly a UK release, but you know, power of the internet and all that.
Almost finished.
I kind of like the smile just being like pure white.
With a great smudge in it.
That was... I keep like going and selecting and doing the wrong layer stuff. It's a good thing I kept my flats.
I'm glad that you've enjoyed playing around and colouring it though. That's the most important thing. Is that you had fun? You know, I might need to have this body push forward. I wanted the leg to have a hard accent.
Hi, Brownie.
But I think it needs to push forward.
Okay, so Mission, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
I feel that most of my paintings have become too boring and linear, meaning that they feel uninspired by dull colors and straightforward shading and highlights. Do you have any suggestions when it comes to painting instead of just using multiply layers for shadows and screen layers for highlights?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yay.
Don't do that anymore. You gotta colour pick your highlights and your shades. Because that's the most fun, interesting way to do it. Michael, take it away.
Color pick your highlights and shades. Okay, well, your shadow colors and a lot depending on the color of your light in your scene, and it's often best not to do, like, for lighting and shadows, not to do like a lighter or darker version of the color itself, because that'll look kind of, it won't have the same vibrancy or light that you'd see in the real world. Like if you have
shadows and lights aren't simply darkening or lightening of a colour.
No, because colour has a temperature to it.
And often light bounces off everything around it when it hits you. So if you're in a blue room and, you know, with a window or whatever and the sun's shining in, you're going to have blue light bouncing on you. If you're around trees, you might have green or yellow light bouncing on you. A good tip often too is to reverse the colour of your highlights with your shadows. It'll make your shadows feel deeper. So having, say, orange or yellow light and dark blue shadows is a good thing. Just going complementary on the colour wheel. Yeah,
rather than reverse the like opposite of the colour wheel. So if you had an example of your work Mission that I could look at, it'd be, I could do like a paint over or something like that. It's hard to work in generalities if I don't know. I don't want to assume how you're lighting it, so I would want to give you specific advice on this.
You can have a lot of fun though, going really abstract as well. Like you can have bright red light as like a rim light or something.
Yeah.
Or you can go pure white with your light. You can have like crazy crimson shadows. Like you should experiment and have fun.
Like say you had a crazy red, as India suggested. I've not done this before, but let's try it. A red rim light.
Like there, you've got blue on him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've got a cool blue on him. Yeah, and then say you had a blue. Shadow. Some colors work well together, like that's why I went with the, rather than straight up red, I went with pink. Because pink and blue is kind of pleasing color combination.
It's one of your favourites.
Yeah. So it's kind of established as being like they work together. But one thing you'll notice, like particularly in intense light, for highlights, this blue wouldn't just be going like, if I make this a square, it might be easier. Come on, give me this. Okay, give me this. How do I make you a square?
The age-old question.
There it is. Okay. Okay, so if you have, like, if you color picked here for your blue, If you move it slightly toward green, which would be going warm in the color temperature, I think that works, right? As you trend toward the highlight, it'll feel like there's more of an intense light shining. On your object. Come on, color picker. So I'm incrementally moving up here warmer towards the orange and also going like higher in value. So this creates more variation in your actual hue here than if you went straight up, like along the sort of top or horizontal direction of your colors. I got a lighting lesson from someone at Pixar once who talks about this, and it's always kind of stuck with me. It's like the higher the intensity of the light acting on your local color, the more it will push. Like if you think about it in like a strong light hitting a leaf on a tree, it's going to hit the green, and as it trends toward a lighter value, like brighter, it's going to shift into yellow and then go through like yellow, orange to white. It's not just going to go like green, really light green, and then white. That's going to look kind of that's going to look unnatural, because that's not taking into account the color temperature of the light acting on it. Like similarly, that's not going to happen as intensely, or you're not going to witness that or observe that on a colored light that in itself has like color properties. It's going to do something different. That's why it's important to do paintings from life and observed studies. Is if you're painting something, the way we see these things is their interaction with light. We're not actually seeing objects. We're seeing all of the light bouncing off of objects. So understanding how to paint different surfaces or light them or shade them or render them, everything boils down to how is the light acting upon that object and how am I receiving it? How is that bouncing back to me? So something that's more matte, that isn't as shiny, will be bouncing light back differently than something that's shiny and where you have like specular highlights. Like if this little sphere didn't have a shine to it, then you wouldn't get that really trend toward white, because it wouldn't be concentrating and bouncing enough in one area to do that. It would be bouncing back more evenly toward you. Like I recommend James Gurney. Look at his blog. I think it's Gurney Journey. It might be Gurney's Journey. Yeah, it's Gurney Journey. This should get you there. And he has a whole tab for lighting. Like he's got 125 posts on lighting. The most recent one being about, hey, what causes that red shadow line when you see it on skin and on faces? And he's talking about subsurface scattering. This shit is gold. seriously, I'm just scrolling down this. I haven't looked at it in a little bit, and it's so good. He's so good. Okay, so if you want to learn about color and light, there's Gurney's Journey. If you want to also learn about it, look up Sam Nielsen, his lectures, and because he approaches it very much like how you would do different passes in 3D lighting, but he applies it to do 2D painting. And then the kind of third one to round out the combo is storytelling. Lighting is Dice Tasumi. Tasumi? So yeah, that's your wombo combo for color and light, is those three. And then add anyone else you want on top of that. But those are like, build up from there.
That was cool, Mike. Thank you.
No worries. I think it's important to remember that shadows and lighting are not two different things. They are one and the same thing. Like, shadows are the absence of the light that's acting upon your object. So it's going to influence the color, the brightness, how much light is bouncing into it. You gotta get mathematical and physics with it in the best way. And in saying that, this is all the advice I'm giving you is how real world lighting influences the objects we see. But if you can understand how light works, when you stylize it or you use it in a way that's not real to life, you can still use the same principles and the same properties of it, but you abstract them in a way that still makes logical sense for like, if you're toon shading, it still has lighting direction, but all of the light have hard edges and you just don't soften it or blend them. Or if you do like flat shading, then you could still have subtle gradients that act across the surface that aren't describing the form entirely, but you just round it out enough that it looks appealing. Yeah, color and light. That's pretty much my full-on jam. Yeah, so another link would be Art Sandwich.
Art Sandwich?
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Brian, I kind of feel like these guys have covered it already, like a cool color tutorial video. Like, there's people that know more about it that I learned from, and they've already, they're my source, so go to the source. Like, the thing that I could do is I could apply the knowledge I've learned from them on one of your paintings or one of the things you're working on as a draw over, and make it specific to you. And I can give you the best advice that I know, but if you want to learn like the harder and faster rules that I've tried to put in my own work, then those are where I'm getting that information from. Brian's like, but your voice is so chill when you explain it.
Some people can only hear your voice, Mike.
Okay, Chris.
It's my favourite, one of my favourite sayings.
It's true though. Yeah.
Exactly. He says that people often don't do things because they think it's already been done by someone else. But what they don't realise is that for some people, the way that you explain it will be what makes it click with them.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's always worth you trying to help, even if you feel like it's already been done, because some people are only going to respond to the way you teach it. I just think it's really motivational.
Bryony says, thank you so much for the showreel feedback.
Oh, you're super welcome. I think you've got like a proper chance to get into bowl if you wanted to. So I'd encourage you to go for it. If you want to work that, then go for it. But you've got, like, you'll be able to get into most places you apply to, I think. You don't have anything to worry about. Our skin overlay blends with the YouTube dark theme. That's cool.
I have not seen that. I'd be interested how well like that does it, because that's unintentional. I can outright say I did not. I did not mean for that to happen.
I did not, Peter. I did not.
So he's got kind of really scaly patterns on his cloak here. I want to get those in. I'm Space Dad says, I really need to think about things more holistically, but also what my focus is, death. I need to get my shit together because I love to teach stuff about speaking. Mang. Oh, yeah, talking on stream has really helped me come out of my shell a bit more and be able to try and explain things verbally. Because I've always found that pretty... My voice is breaking. I've always found that pretty difficult. And I remember the first streams, I was like, I don't know what to say. I think talking is rhythmic. Like, once you find the kind of pattern to settle into and get a groove, as with anything, like, you just sort of keep going. You're like a little spinning top. And sometimes you can say non sequitur, things that don't make any sense, and it's okay, because your friends will just be like, "That's okay, Michael."
Yeah, we know you're trying. It's okay.
The try hard. Tip says, I understand Doig too well. Emleth keeps telling me to write an anime blog, but like, I'd just be recanting what I've read from other places.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I got my bending. There are issues. There are always issues.
I
think you guys can work on this.
I really appreciate the way Elle speaks in person, because her enthusiasm, it's palpable, and like, no one's gonna mind. There's almost like an ebb and flow to the way Elle describes things, and she's just like, I just want to say the thing, and you're just there with her, like, I want you to say the thing as well, but I'm here for the experience of just seeing you get excited about things. I really do you find that as well when you're like speaking with Elle, like her enthusiasm?
Mm-hmm. Elle's lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person who gets enthusiastic and riled up about other people's enthusiasm anyway. So Elle's got this earnestness to her, and she's so nice and so funny. Like, she cracks me up all the time. She's got this kind of theatrical edge to her where she knows how to deliver jokes in conversation convincingly through acting as well as through just telling the joke.
Yeah.
Like, she's a character. She's awesome.
You're awesome, Elle. We love you.
Well, it's getting to that time. Do you want to see my bending animation, Mike?
I do.
I'm gonna look up how to how to write animation in hiragana or something. Do you think I should go for kanji or hiragana?
Or katakana.
Or katakana.
No. L.
You know how they have symbols for all the elements in the background when they do their bending?
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's
like...
probably more traditional then, yeah. Is hiragana the one that's like they have a character for like mountain and forest and that sort of thing? This is probably that.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye, Gecko Gunner. I was like, holy crapoli, oh god!
Elle might have like went back in time, like she might be behind the live stream or something. She's seeing us. Gosh, I want to see your animation.
I'm trying to find how to write animation.
Oh, okay, Bento. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Do you need anything from us? I think you do. I think I need to send you the thing. Okay, let me do that now. I was like, oh, you got a cool Twitter, and I completely forgot the reason that I had brought it up. Message. Tibbs is still in a bed burrito.
Oh, really?
Oh.
No, you have to stay there. Stay in your bed burrito.
That sounds so comfy and nice.
I know, right? Okay, there we go. So let's have this instead, because this is something I remember from my How to Draw manga books. Yay.
If you open your burrito, you might just be chili.
Ah! It's so good.
Oh, it's a good one. I really, really love that joke. And I love that joke.
I'm happy. There you go. So, I don't know how good my handwriting is. It's probably like really bad. Probably Japanese people couldn't even read what this says. But from what I remember, that's meant to say scribble. So that's what that is.
Wait, that says scribble?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, so you're saying animation scribble.
It just says scribble.
Okay.
It's the sound effect of someone writing on paper.
Is her rabbit gonna say tasty? Is it coming?
Toasty.
Cheesy. Tibbs makes a good point. She's like, India, Avatar isn't even Japanese, you weeb.
I know, but characters in the background are very Eastern. I wanted to emulate them. But I wanted to say something that meant something to artists who would be inspired by it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of animators who are very influenced by Japanese culture are inspired by it. And plus, this is like the only word I know how to write in any kind of language like that. So there you are, scribble. If only I could get these two little apostrophe things right. I forgot what that's short for again. Is it rakugi or something?
Is it rakugaki? And it means like a doodle or a scribble or something.
I thought that I wanted it to look kind of Eastern. I wanted it to be like the symbols that they have in the background of Avatar in the opening. I show you. I mean, theirs are. I think they're made up. I'm not sure. No, they're not made up. I thought they might be the symbols for water, earth, and fire, but I'm pretty sure those are Japanese characters, right? Those are.
I think if you look at the one in the
mountain.
Well, that's. I don't think that's not mountain.
Is it not?
Mountain is maybe doesn't mountain like there's 3 vertical lines but a horizontal one through them, or is that tree?
I'm not. Well,
anyway,
you can tell we've got a great grasp on the language.
Look at the characters, yeah, and then look at the motion that they do. Hop.
Right.
Slam. Looks kind of like what he's doing.
Let's see if they want to do that.
Boulder up, kick. They're just made up.
Yeah. I mean, we could break one up.
Wait. Go back to the waterish one. Look, he sticks arms out, like the thing behind him. Go up.
Oh, I was looking at this one on the left.
Yeah, I know, but...
And the fact that the water mirrors the shape of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tip says, I think those are Chinese characters. There you go.
Could be. Unfortunately, I don't read Chinese, so I don't know.
That actually makes more sense that it's Chinese.
A lot of the martial art forms that they use are Chinese.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, what do you guys think I should put then? If you don't like scribble, should I make like an animation type one? I could try and make like a peg bar type symbol.
Ooh, this is textury, I like it.
I don't know how you do a peg bar symbol though, mind you.
People loves a bit of texture, right?
Sorry?
People like a bit of texture, right?
Oh yeah.
Put a bit of texture on it.
So it's kind of like a peg bar.
You're peeping your Monster Hunter stream session video. You mean prepping? Peeping? I don't know.
Okay.
Huge step up for me in mic presence after I tried practicing those streamer vocalist tips. I was so low energy and hard to hear before. I put a fancy ASCII emote. Yeah, I think enunciation and just leaning into... Okay, I'm gonna get real for you right now. Not that was.
Oh my god!
I know, but yesterday, I woke up late and I hadn't slept that much. Like I was falling asleep standing, 2 seconds, like 10 seconds before the stream started, I was like literally trying not to fall asleep. And I made the decision that I was like, I'm gonna be like terrible to listen to on the stream if I don't change this right now. And I decided there and then, I was like, I'm gonna lean so hard into like, I almost like became Kevin levels excited. And I was just like, I'm just gonna go for it. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. Nothing's gonna. I'm getting it now. And I just hit like stream, and then I was like, good. And it wasn't quite like that, but I was like, good Animorning, and just like took like it's almost like jumped off the cliff of fuck it, I'm energetic now, and just leant hard into it and then dived into being energetic, and it was so much fun, like way fun. That I'm enjoying trying to keep that energy up. So, yay.
Maybe that symbol is like, it was.
What was it? I missed it.
Oh, I deleted it because it was weird.
Give it back.
No,
Give
it's
it
gone. It's never coming back.
Give it back.
It's gone.
Give it.
I don't mind that too much. But anywho, if you want to see Mike, you can see.
I want to see.
Well, it's ready to be seen. When you are ready to see it.
I'm seeing it now.
I'm seeing it now.
Woof woof. Ooh.
Sorry for the cell, guys. I didn't really have time to properly make it nice. But hopefully you guys can do some cool effect stuff with it.
I like that impact at the end. It feels maybe like there needs to be a bit more anticipation before she like fully goes into the last movement.
Oh.
I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling. I'm trying to be honest.
No, yeah, maybe. Like, there's not really time to fix it, but do a page flip symbol. What's a page flip symbol?
Yeah. I love that anticipation though, where she's like raising up. That's nice, and then into it. So maybe that's your anticipation there.
I could have gone lower though. But yeah, I don't like that cell at the end. It does my head. It does my head in. I wonder if I could just like, if I just delete it, just remove the frame and move this one over and see how that feels. I like that better. Like, even though the cells are smooth at the end, there's something that irritates me less about it. Alright, so this will be used for the next animation challenge. I want to see what you guys do for it.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. And that's looking amazing, like.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I tried to go with like a blue and sort of red, blue and orange feel with the red in the background. I guess the vial on his hip would kind of turn red as well, but I kind of like it green. Maybe it's like orange. Like this.
Ow, what's a page flip symbol? That's kind of rad. I like it yellow and pink.
Yeah. Cool.
But that's the only one I've seen really. Oh, the smoke goes behind the blade thing. Yeah, just up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Other than that, it's perfect, Mike.
I thought it was maybe like a kind of wide thing there, but that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Just add that here.
Thank you. Just like a symbol depicting your hand rolling pages. I like it. What would that even be? It would be like... Yes, I can draw. Good at drawing me. Yeah, I'm terrible. You could probably draw it really well, Al, but I'm not very good at visualising that off the top of the bat. We do need a pre-established symbol. It needs to be one. Okay, are we ready to head off, Ski?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll post in the animation challenge, this new animation challenge, and we'll see if we can get some people on board. So thank you guys for joining us.
And may the rest of your day
be filled
with
adventure.
Let's do that again.
Adventure.
Adventure.
Adventure. Adventure.
Thanks everyone for joining. Take care.
Bye.
Friends. Do you want to pass me a screenshot of your animation?
Yeah, sure. Do you want the entire screen just animation?
Just the animation part. Oh, I can cut it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, do that. What?